Hello students, welcome to a new lecture of biomolecules. In our previous class, we have seen nucleic acids in which there were two types, DNA and RNA. Now we will look into each nucleic acids, how you will get a long structure of the complete nucleic acid which is in the form of a double helical structure, right? In this double helical structure, this is one strand of DNA and there is another strand of DNA, right? In this DNA there are so many nucleotides present, and same way in the other strand also there are so many nucleotides, right? In proteins what we have seen, each protein has so many amino acids, is it? The same way in nucleic acid also each strand or nothing but thread has so many nucleotides. Same way the next strand has another set of nucleotides. How are they connected with each other? Is in this strand the nitrogen bases are present, and in this strand also the nitrogen bases are present. Both of them will be bound either by a double or a triple bond, right? So that makes the two strands held together through the bond between nitrogen base of this strand and nitrogen base of this strand, right? So what we will do is, in a single nucleotide, so many nucleotides will be present. In a single nucleotide, what are the parts present to make a single nucleotide, right? So let us now look at deoxyribonucleic acid. In this, what are the three parts present? Okay, nucleic acid means it is nitrogen bases. Nucleic acid means that is nitrogen bases, and deoxyribose is nothing. Deoxyribo means nothing but a sugar in which deoxyribose is present, right? So if deoxyribose plus nitrogen bases are together, it is called as a nucleoside. It is called as a nucleoside, right? In which what do we have? Deoxyribose, structure of deoxyribose we have seen in the last class. This is the structure of deoxyribose. At second position, you don't have OH, you have only H. H and OH should be there in ribose, but deoxyribose means H and H only. Here H, OH, H, OH, H, OH. Sorry, CH2OH and H. This was the structure of deoxyribose plus nitrogen bases. What are the nitrogen bases we have? Nitrogen bases are of two types. Nitrogen bases can be of the type purines or it can be of the type pyrimidines. Purines and pyrimidines. I showed two strands of DNA which are held together, right? And in between both there should be a bond, and the bond is through nitrogen bases only. Yes. On one strand, if purine is present, on the other side of the strand there should be pyrimidine. Purine, right, and pyrimidines are present together, then only a bond can be made. Which purine binds with which pyrimidine, that we will see later, but purine on one strand means pyrimidine on the other. That way you will find the nitrogen bases held together. Okay, so in purines what are present? Which purines are of some types, right? They are adenine and guanine. The two types of purines are adenine and guanine. Same way pyrimidines are also of two types, thymine and cytosine. There are two types of pyrimidines as well, thymine and cytosine. I am discussing about which nucleic acid? Deoxyribonucleic acid. Instead of taking deoxyribonucleic acid, if I take ribonucleic acid, in ribonucleic acid the two pyrimidines are not thymine and cytosine but cytosine and uracil. Okay, thymine is present as a pyrimidine in DNA and uracil is present as a pyrimidine in RNA. Cytosine is common for both, but uracil in RNA only and thymine in DNA only. Cytosine both DNA and RNA. Same way adenine and guanine also both DNA and RNA, right? So in total we have two purines which are adenine and guanine, and in total we have three pyrimidines which are thymine, cytosine and uracil. Okay, that are nothing but nitrogen bases. What is deoxyribose? We have seen. So deoxyribose plus nitrogen base is called as what? Nucleoside. But while explaining the structure, what did I say? In each strand, just like a chain of protein, in protein what do you have? So many amino acids are present in a single chain of protein. The same way, in a single strand of DNA, there are so many nucleotides present, right? What does it mean by nucleotide? Is in nucleotide you have sugar. You can call it as a sugar instead of saying whether it is deoxyribose or just ribose. Sugar is attached to phosphate and sugar is attached to nitrogen base. So nucleoside means only sugar and nitrogen base is called as nucleoside. In the 2 marks questions you may get what is nucleoside. It should be written as a combination of a sugar, whether just ribose or deoxyribose, with nitrogen base is called as nucleoside. But nucleotide means sugar plus nitrogen base plus phosphate group. These three makes a nucleotide, in which we will take the help of nucleotides only. So many nucleotides are arranged side by side. Therefore, one strand of nucleotide is one polynucleotide chain. Another strand of DNA is another strand of polynucleotide. Poly means so many nucleotides are present. In one strand there are so many nucleotides. It is a polynucleotide. In another strand also there are so many nucleotides. That strand is also one polynucleotide strand. Then both of them should join together. How they are joined? Through nitrogen bases of this chain and through nitrogen bases of the other chain. Let me take the chemical structure of one nucleotide combining with the second nucleotide. So what you will get? 2 nucleotide in a strand. Then that combines with the next nucleotide to give 3. Like that 4, 5, 6 and so on to give a long polynucleotide chain. Same like that you will have one more strand. But before seeing the chain of nucleotide, what you should see? How is the structure of phosphate? You should see how are the structures of different purines and pyrimidines. In the exam for 4 or 2 marks, you may get a question, draw the structure of cytosine. If you draw correctly, you will get full marks. Same way, draw the structure of purines. That means you have to draw the structure of both adenine and guanine. If they ask draw the structure of pyrimidines, you have to draw 3 structures of pyrimidines including thymine, cytosine and uracil. They are not mentioning you which purine or which pyrimidine means. You have to draw all the 2 for purine and all the 3 for pyrimidine. Now what we will do? First we will look at the structures of purines and pyrimidines. Then we will combine one nucleotide with the second, second with the third, third with the fourth, like that, a long chain. Okay, right. Let us see the structures of nitrogen bases first. Why are we calling them as nitrogen bases? Because they are basic in nature. Basic in the sense they are having alkaline nature or basic nature because of nitrogen in them. Therefore, they are called as nitrogen bases. Right. Now, let us look at the structures of purine first. In purine, who comes? Adenine and guanine. Let us look at the structure of adenine first. Adenine and guanine are of same type, so their structure is similar. Sorry. Same like that, you draw one more same ring for guanine also. Right? This is one is a 6-membered ring, other is 5-membered ring. Right? Same way. This is guanine. On the nitrogen, if double bond is not there, that means it should be just NH. On the nitrogen, if there is a double bond, then it should be just N, because each nitrogen should have how many bonds? Total 3 bonds only. Nitrogen 1, 2, 3. No need of hydrogen. 1, 2, only 2 bonds, therefore H. 1, 2, therefore H. Right? Same way here also 1, 2, 3. No need of any hydrogens. 1, 2, 3. No need of any hydrogens. But here 1, 2. Therefore hydrogen is must. Just like that, wherever nitrogen is there, don't keep hydrogens. Okay? At some nitrogens there should be hydrogen, and at some nitrogens there should not be any hydrogen. What is the structure of adenine? Is this, in which NH2 group is at the top. Basic ring is same for both. Therefore, this structure is called as adenine and this structure is called as guanine. You have to practice this structure at least 10 times, then only you will get perfectly. Okay? Right. These are 2 purines. Now, what we will see? Pyrimidines. What are the pyrimidines we have? Cytosine, thymine and uracil. Now let us look at the structure of cytosine, thymine and uracil. For all of them, what we will do? Same. This is nitrogen. Okay? This is thymine structure, in which cytosine structure, in which what do you have? This. And this is cytosine structure. On this nitrogen, how many bonds are there? Only 2. So hydrogen is must already 3. No need. Is it? This is the structure of cytosine. Now going to thymine. Here what happens is, this bond is always present here as well as here. Here there is a CH3. Here there is no CH3. Everything is the same. Here also hydrogen. Here also hydrogen. Here also hydrogen. Here also hydrogen. But There is no NH2 group present extra in both. I told you that if DNA is present, the pyrimidine in it is cytosine and thymine. If RNA is there, the pyrimidine in it is cytosine and uracil. What is the difference? There is a very little difference between thymine and uracil. Both are exactly the same, but here there is a CH3 group, here there is no CH3 group. Everything is the same, right? So these are the structures of 2 purines and 3 pyrimidines, right? Nitrogen bases we have seen. Now what we will see? How can you get the structure of one nucleotide which combines with the next nucleotide to form a long polynucleotide chain? Okay, how they are present is on the sugar. What do you have? Phosphate, otherwise I will write phosphate on this side. On the sugar you have phosphate and nitrogen base. This is one nucleotide. Same way there is another nucleotide exactly the same. I will write phosphate, sugar, nitrogen base. Same way another nucleotide is having exactly the same. Phosphate, sugar and nitrogen base. Only 3 nucleotides are present in one strand? No, there are millions of nucleotides present in a single strand. Like that, how many strands are present? This is one strand in which one nucleotide makes a bond with another nucleotide. So what it should do is sugar of one nucleotide makes a bond with phosphate of the next nucleotide. Same way, sugar of one nucleotide makes a bond with the phosphate of next nucleotide, and same continues for a long chain, and the chain which you get is called as, this is one nucleotide, this is another nucleotide. You should not get confused where is first and second nucleotide. I have shown a bond between 3 nucleotides, right? Where is the bonding taking place? Sugar of first nucleotide is forming a bond with phosphate of the second nucleotide. Same way sugar of second nucleotide is forming a bond with the phosphate of third nucleotide, and it continues. And that long chain which I have shown here is one strand in which at the top who is present? Nitrogen base, nitrogen base, nitrogen bases are present at the top. Is it? Right. Like that what happens? Nitrogen bases at the top. Same way another strand comes, and another strand also there are nitrogen bases, nitrogen bases, nitrogen bases, nitrogen bases, nitrogen base of this strand and nitrogen base of this strand. This is one long chain, this is another long chain, gets joined. Same way from nitrogen bases they are held in the middle. This chain is a long chain, the top chain is also a long chain. They are complementary to each other, and that will make the structure of DNA, right? So what we will do? We will show the structure of these 3. Okay, let us see. In the exam they may ask you to draw the structure of a nucleotide. Okay, nucleotide. First we will draw sugar structure. This is which carbon? 5th carbon, right? And this is 4th carbon. This is 3rd carbon, this is 2nd carbon, this is 1st carbon. First carbon is same, H, OH. OH, H, it should be this way actually, right? So this is the arrangement of a single ribose in which where is the deoxy position taking place? Deoxy is at second, here, deoxyribose. Let us look at the structure of deoxyribose. This is first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon. This is fifth carbon. Okay. So in these, this is just ribose, but deoxyribose means at second position instead of OH there is only H, right? So on this sugar I have drawn the structure of sugar. Sugar is connected to phosphate from one side and nitrogen base from the other side. Is it? From which side it is connected to nitrogen base? Is on first carbon. Okay, on first carbon it is connected to a nitrogen base. On third carbon OH was there, right? Out of that fifth, fourth, third, second, first. Nitrogen base, hydrogen, two hydrogens, and here OH is present. Here what happens? This is one unit and this fifth carbon, I showed you this sugar is this. On top of the sugar there is a nitrogen base which is this. It can be purine, it can be pyrimidine, from purine it can be adenine, guanine, from pyrimidine it can be guanine, cytosine, uracil, whatever it is, right? On fifth carbon there is one more phosphate, right? This is one nucleotide. Where is the next nucleotide? Next nucleotide is this. In next nucleotide also sugar, nitrogen base, phosphate. Here also I have numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth carbon attached to phosphate, fifth carbon attached to phosphate. From fifth carbon it is attached to phosphate and from first carbon it is attached to nitrogen base, right? So how they will form a bond with next nucleotide is with third carbon. From fifth carbon it forms a bond with phosphate of its nucleotide only. That nucleotide is forming a bond with that phosphate. That nucleotide is forming a bond with that nitrogen base from first carbon. All of them are like that only. Fifth carbon with phosphate, first carbon with nitrogen base, fifth carbon with phosphate, first carbon with nitrogen base, right? But there should be a bond between one nucleotide and the other nucleotide. How the bond is formed? Third carbon of this sugar is connected to a phosphate of the next sugar. Is it? Third carbon of this sugar, where is third carbon? Here. Connected to what? Phosphate of the next nucleotide. Where is next nucleotide? This. Where is phosphate? This. Right? So same way this is, I have shown only two, but the same chain continues to form a single polynucleotide chain. Like that there will be another polynucleotide chain, right? So these are the structures of DNA and RNA. In the exam you may get to draw the structures of these, or nucleotide structure, or definition of nucleotide or nucleoside, or the structure of a diagram in which you are connecting two nucleotides. Okay, anything can come from nucleic acids. Okay, what is the role of nucleic acid? they play a major role in continuing of hereditary character from one individual to the next in its generation. From one generation to the next generation, genetic material will be carried forward through these nucleic acids only. By this we have completed biomolecules in which we have covered carbohydrates first, like glucose and fructose, then proteins in which so many amino acids, then nucleic acid in which DNA and RNA. Okay, thank you.